Hi, I'm Llynos. I'm a Schools Liaison Officer here at Bangor University, and I'm just going to be giving you a few tips today about the clearing process and what to do perhaps with your results day if things don't quite go according to plan. So if you haven't quite got the results that you need, you may want to give your firm institution a ring to see what the situation is. It may be they've decided to offer you a place on that course anyway, which is fantastic news. It may be you haven't quite got the results and they want to offer you an alternative course. So then you need to think about whether or not you want to accept the alternative that they have. If, however, they aren't able to offer you a place based on the results that you've got, you may want to look at your insurance offer. And again, you may not have got the results that they were asking for, but they may still be willing to offer you a place. Now, if you don't get a place on your firm choice and your insurance choice institution, that's when you find yourself in clearing. If you find that you've been accepted onto your firm or insurance choice and you decide you don't want to go to either of those, you have to ask to be released into clearing. The way that you now do this is you can log on to your UCAS form through Track, and there'll be a button where you can ask to be released into clearing, and then once you're released, you're in the same position and you can shop around and go and find courses that might be more suitable. So if you find yourself in clearing, one of the main places to check for clearing vacancies is on UCAS. You can also look at university websites, and also you'll find that universities have clearing helpline numbers where you can ring them up, have your results to hand, be willing to talk to maybe lecturers or academic staff, have questions that you want to ask them, and then give them a ring to find out where this place is available and what they might be able to offer you a place on. One of the best things to really do is to think about your other original choices on the UCAS form, because you've already done the research. Chances are you've probably already been to an open day and you've got a pretty good idea about what they have on offer. It may be that you've had a total change of mind and you want to look at new courses, and if that's the case, you need to think about the research that you originally did when you looked at UCAS options. So thinking about the course structure, the assessment, the module choices, contact hours, social life, accommodation, all these things that are going to be important for your experience of being a student at the university. Don't think that you need to wait until results day to do all this research, because if you know that you're going to change your mind, if you know you're looking for other things, you can start doing this research beforehand. And also many institutions like Bangor University, you can sign up for a pre-registration clearing form, which means we've got your details and we will actually give you a ring on the morning of results day to see what the situation is and if you're still looking for a place with us. There's also pre-clearing visit days that you can go on as well. So the normal process is you ring up, you tell them about the course you're interested in, you give them your results, and then those staff will be able to tell you whether or not they can offer you a place on that course. Some universities might have a live chat option, so rather than ring them up, you can go onto the website and be made offers online as well. It may also be that you then have a deadline date that you need to decide whether or not to accept this place through clearing, and different institutions may have different deadlines and times where you need to make your mind up. Also, universities may hold visit days where you can come and have a look round before deciding whether or not you want to go to that institution. So it works a little bit like an open day, but on a smaller scale. You'll be able to see the staff, have a chat with them, see the students, have a look round, see the department, and then decide which place you want to go to. So as well as being available on results day, you want to make sure you're available for the days after that as well, to allow time for you to potentially go to different places, have a look round, and then again decide where you want to go to. Because the key thing about clearing is you shouldn't rush in. You do have plenty of time to make your mind up about these different places, and also please remember that thousands and thousands of people go through the clearing process every year. Some people choose to use it as a way of changing their minds or going on to a different course from their original plan. Other people find themselves in this situation because of their results. So there's lots of people in the same process as you deciding where they want to go, and if you want to ring the universities back or have a chat with them at any point, please make sure that you do so you've got all the information that you need before deciding which of the clearing places that you're going to take up. Now, in order to choose that clearing place, you've got to log back into UCAS form using Track. You'll be able to do this from 10 AM on the SQA results day and from 3 PM on the other results day. So you then need to log on, add a clearing choice, and choose that institution and the course you've been made an offer on. But please make sure that you don't choose that before you've already spoken to the university and they've offered you a place on that course at their institution. Once you have accepted this clearing place through track, there may be other things that you now need to do. So you may need to make an application for halls of residence. You're going to have to contact Student Finance and change the details on that form. It may be that you need to make other arrangements, like I said, picking up reading lists and that sort of thing. So that puts you on the front foot during results day, so you've got a better idea about what you're looking for, which universities you want to contact, and can make the process a little bit less stressful. So my main tips are, first of all, don't panic. As I said, lots of people in this situation and plenty of people on hand to help you. Be around during this time so you can talk to the universities, your school, your college, the staff there, your friends, your family, careers advisors, so they can help you through this process. Make sure you're thinking about what you want from the university experience, so do your usual research that you would have done originally with the UCAS application. Have the chance and take up their offer to go and see the universities and have a look round before you decide where you want to go. There are great places out there through clearing, so go out and bag yourself one of those places, and then you'll be in exactly the same position as the people who maybe got the results that they expected, were going to their firm choice all along. You've sorted everything out, you know where you're going, so you can also go out and celebrate and have a fantastic time. So good luck with your results and have a brilliant time at your university.